Okay.
No, I don't think he gets it done. But if I was him, that's what I would try to approach the game. I would try to run Clawz into some damage and make him overextend, which he has a tendency to do.
I literally thought you were going to say, if I was, I'd try to win.
He's got to play to win, not play to not lose.
That's whatever it was.
Good old ZSX. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're on Ruins of Sarnath. It's our third match of the day. Winner does go through into the quarterfinals. And off the bat, we're seeing the Nyx v Nyx, and Claus has hit the first couple of... Well, you know, he's not playing a fast champion, but he is playing a fast game so far.
Oh, he's going in again. Oh, does miss out on that rail shot. Might continue to pressure because he has got the Ghost Walk he can reposition himself with. And it's been almost exclusively rail for him. Whaz is staying close, but now he's got a face versus the LG. We have got possible wall jumps coming in. Whaz, the steal on the Mega. That's pretty smart from Whaz. And he's even going to get heavy.
To be fair for Claus, we have to keep in mind, he's probably one of the few players, not few, there's quite a few of them, but probably one of the players out there that's the worst at using Ghost Walk. As in, he dies multiple times having it available to him to actually use and to save his life with. So he's very kind of slow on the trigger finger when it comes to that, or maybe just doesn't expect the enemy player to hit the shot that he does. But that's something to keep in mind here, and that's a fantastic red openings up. But he's down to 60 HP. He dodged away from that rail. He's going to continue to peek the corner.
Without using Ghost Walk.
Yeah, he could have actually got aggressive there, maybe caught Whaz off guard if he wants to really go balls to the wall.
I know I was giving credit to Liz earlier for how good his movement is and for the best in the competition, but I also want to highlight Whaz. He's a fantastic North American player. In terms of his movement, is immaculate. So maybe we could see some other opportunities, like we saw that frag from Liz, but happening to Whaz.
Let's see, it's still the BJ up against the Nyx. Mega's about to come up. Again, Claus is hitting these rails. He's very low on life. He's got to be so careful. He does get the Mega. He even pops the Ghost Walk. Don't know why, for celebration maybe?
To be honest, well, actually maybe if the Mega didn't come up, he could have been a bit vulnerable there. I didn't measure the stacks up fast enough, but either way. Ooh.
20, I believe. That one, okay, all right.
Right on, right on. Rockets taking him down. Clawz looking comfortable for the time being. I think really this is hugely outside of Whaz's comfort zone.
Duel or?
Duel.
Okay.
I think even more so than List, who's played so little of it. I mean, I remember so very few times that Whaz really puts himself up to that kind of test. He's an amazing teammate to have, no matter what the kind of the team mode happens to be. But this is just such a foreign concept.
Claus. He doesn't have Ghost Walk anymore. Oh, nice little wall jump to get through, but Whaz does catch him off guard.
Okay.
Actually, the duel was used on that one. Yeah, it was. He was a little bit earlier on, but well, Claus, he's showing he is not immortal. He can bleed.
He's going to get jumped down straight up from Whaz. He doesn't absolutely care at all. It's going to be rockets, almost a follow-up. Lightning gun is going to be enough. So Whaz coming straight in. I could be eating my words in a moment as he's very close to getting around.
Still got the BG up for Claus, though. Trying to get back into this one. Whaz got the dual wield available. He's going to actually be able to challenge out towards Mega, which you see the dual will come in out of Claus, and Whaz will... I see melted. He just straight melted there.
He did a ton of damage to Clawz, but yeah, he was gone. Absolutely gone. He's going to try to pressure a little bit more because there's going to be no dual wield up for the moment. That's
the worst situation for Whaz, though, because he just used his totem. He needs to have it in that fight against BJ. Luckily, like you said, the dual wield wasn't there, but that's so important in duel escalated to have that available for you in a fight. And Claus is just getting bounced at the pad, getting juggled in the air here.
He's going to go for some more LG damage. Oh, the direct rocket. Whaz eats it. You can see that he's overcommitting to these fights a little bit when he could get himself a better position onto another item. Whaz, though, in trouble, and Clawz manages to string another rail together. It looked as if Whaz was going to make it 1-to-1, but Clawz is right back at it.
It's like watching you versus 0-4 with your Nyx.
Let's not talk about that.
No, you did well.
Oh, with my Nyx?
Yeah, your Nyx did
My
well.
Nyx was really good.
It is. I don't know if he can take on Claus.
I mean, it's the match that everyone will wish they saw.
Yeah, but unfortunately, none of us did. Whaz going to be starting things off with Nyx v Nyx again. Claus one round away. Oh, that's a super aggressive Ghost Walk. I don't think Claus heard it, did he?
I'm not sure. If he heard the Ghost Walk coming back out of it.
I like how he's protecting the rail, too, because he knows how much damage that can do.
Oh.
Okay.
I got nothing.
So
I got
in
nothing.
this game, there's a button you can hit that has an ability
This
for
is
each
Quake
champion.
Champions, Clawz.
Yeah. And the one you were playing actually makes you invisible and take no damage, but, you know, unfortunate. Again, we talked about it already. He's probably one of the worst at using it.
It's almost like he thinks he just assumes that he's going to win the fight.
Yeah.
He does believe he's immortal, and sometimes it really looks like he is, but not to be the case. He's going to actually move back out. Oh, what a rocket! The rail can't quite follow up. That was almost a thing of beauty from Whaz. Now he's under pressure, but the rail is going to land anyway. That was fantastically played by Whaz. He's going to get rushed down possibly, and I like the fact that he moved away from the heavy because Clawz is all over it. Smart play from Whaz.
And he should be able to get Mega here too to be able to survive the rail. Actually, yeah, it does hear it spawn back in. Then again, Claus was down to his final champion in the last round and still came back strong. Whaz trying to close this out to take it to a 2-1 and keep his hopes alive in this tournament. And just look how defensive he's playing. Obviously, you kind of have to as a Nyx with how squishy you are, with him not having Ghost Walk available as it finally does come up, and with Clawz's rail, he really has to get a lot of respect here to this Belarusian.
Bit long getting the weapon switch out. It's giving up these rail angles, and you give any angle to Clawz, he's probably going to take it. Goes for heavy. Oh, he's under pressure now. There's going to be dual-wield LG that has got to take care of it. His rockets are amazing. Whaz! He gets himself around. Maybe there's something that can happen over here, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a best of one. That's the glory of best of one. Anything can really happen on any given Sunday. I hate to overuse that one.
My God.
I know, right? Everyone does it. But either way, I mean, okay, that's a good start for Whaz. He was able to catch Clawz off guard. Actually, I swear I thought Clawz was going to have that frag there too. I mean, he did in the end, but it was like he had dual wield save for it. He baited him in towards heavy. He had the advantage, but those rockets out of Whaz are just fantastic.
I mean, that's sometimes you just gotta have big balls, and that was a great play from Whaz with the rockets. And I think even Clawz, the master of aggression, just doesn't expect that. But that's what Whaz used to be all about, as he was just so aggressive and taking people by surprise. Look at that little wall jump to rail. Awesome stuff from the American.
And Whaz did it without having to use his Ghost Walk, most importantly. So he's gonna... Guys, I swear, Nyx has an ability called Ghost Walk. You can use this button, but again, like the rail damage, that's why you see both players camping the rail when it comes to Nyx v Nyx, because of the damage you can do to her, because of how squishy she is. Meantime, Clawz going for the push, and his LG, not going to be easy to beat.
Well, one more kill for Clawz, and he is through to the next round. He would go versus the winner of Avik and Sparty. Yes, guys, that is going to be our next match. I think it's going to be just as good as it sounds.
Yeah, of course. I don't think we have a single bad match, actually, except maybe the Machiavelli and I match, because I'm going to get smashed in it. But
that's a change of tone from you.
Yeah, I'm just owning up to it. I know it's going to happen. I'm not afraid to lose. Especially if you're a new player, you have to not be afraid to lose in Quake Champions, because it's a very high skill cap game. But every little bit you do learn, you feel really good about yourself. Yeah. I'll say that.
Oh, there could be a surprise over here, Clawz. Taken by surprise. The rocket's a little mid-air for Whaz right at the end. He's not out of this. He's got no dual wield, so he's going to have to be incredibly careful. I think he really wants to get his ability back up, obviously.
I think you saw Clawz actually check towards his hourglasses too when he went up the jump pad, just to make sure none of them were taken, to actually spot out where he is, because he wants to track him down. He has the LG, has every opportunity to do so. He's not able to find Whaz just yet, but he's starting to get some control. He's got the Mega, probably going to transition over to Heavy in a few seconds of time, and Whaz has to basically give this one up.
5 seconds left for Whaz's dual wield. Control, you can clearly see above, below the character portraits. There's a lot of overstack for Clawz right now. But since Whaz has got the dual wield, he's going to feel like if he can get some long-range damage, he can contest with the control. Could almost get him by surprise over here. Whaz able to survive. The rail misses, and Mega now can get taken by Whaz. He's stacked up a little bit. Clawz going for a flick rail. He might want to start thinking about that heavy control as it's up in 5 seconds time. Whaz has got dual wield.
Yeah, he didn't use it. He didn't use it with the rockets. He could have blown Clawz up. But now he has such a major advantage here, not to mention he's going to have Heavy to back away into. And just like that, this entire match has been flipped on its head, where Clawz had full control with the stack and dual wield. Now Whaz has everything on his side to finish this one off and take it to a 5th and final round.
Here he comes, here he comes. Just get the LG out, just go for it. Both of the players are there. Rail up from Clawz, he's done loads of damage. All of a sudden, one more shot and he locks it down. Like Whaz was just walking to a wall there. Clawz is through to the next round, however. The reigning duel champion is not out of it.
I like that extra second he took as well to line up the shot. I don't know what that was necessarily, but he's just kind of like, yeah, I got you. I'm going to take my time.
It's just, you know what, it would really help me right now if I just land the shot. Let's just make sure it happens.
All right, well, Machiavelli, we did get to see that match. Whaz actually put up a damn good fight. Really have to give it to him. He could have had those 2 rounds on the board, and Clawz was on the brink of potentially being eliminated. How do you feel about that?